Hey, Marisha here, your health and wellness coach of Embody Fitness. Wanted to tap in and let you know about these 10, well, it's been 11 days, but let you know about the 10 days thus far on this journey with taking Yahki Awakens um, healing herbal products. I definitely wanted to focus, well, I want to say one. The whole experience is an elevation for me because I've been on this journey with cleansing myself before on an extended level or an extended time, I should say. And this is a little different. Each time I do a cleansing, I feel like I'm taking a step forward, right? Because there's always room to improve. There's always room for progress as you fast forward with progress. That is Embody Fitness motto, to fast forward with progress. So this journey for me, the most challenging part was not the excuse me, whew, I'm a little tired. It was not the capsuleless products or the tinctures. It was the bitters. It was and is the bitters. You have to drink about 24 ounces of bitters daily. In previous video, I've mentioned this before, and I didn't want to cheat with this recording and go back and look and see which one I said was the most bitterest. Is that a word? Or the least, right? The most bitter, least bitter, right? So my palate always changes every time I remove salt or sugar. If you've done a detox, extended detox before, then this is not really new to you as far as what you're hearing. Removing salt and sugar, you're going to be dealing with a lot of your traumas because comfort food patterns and comforts or suppresses those matters. So, they drug you up. So you won't have to deal with that. So it's suppressed. So on a cleansing journey, you are not suppressing anything. Excuse me. All right, I had to get that fully on out because it's just gonna keep creeping and creeping and creeping. It seems like every time I talk, I don't know if this happens. This is a super sidebar. If this happens to you when you're having an important conversation or saying something like this, doing some type of video, and a yawn comes up, right? When I try to sing or whatever, just like now talking, it just likes to be random and do that. So if you see me like, I'm trying to stop yawning, like right there. So back to it. So again, if you've been on this type of journey, you know that when you remove salt and sugar, things come up. They regurgitate. And I'm not just talking about within you. I'm talking about with around you, like ex-boyfriends, ex-friendships, things that you thought you were through with, right? You thought you were through with, but again, you were comforting yourself, and you ate something so that it really wouldn't bother you at that moment, right? Some people go and say, "Oh man, I need a cigarette. I gotta have a drink to calm them down." Well, on this journey, that ain't happening. So the bitters have graduated my palate again because they are not that bitter to me. Although they still are bitter, they are not that bitter. 3 is the bitterest. and the baddest one. God. 1 and 2 are now like cool. They fighting to be the coolest ones. I do find it easier to drink the bitters when they are a little chill. The smell of them when they are hot irritates me. It may not irritate you, but it irritates me. I do have the lime that is suggested that you can have, by your side to lick the lime or to suck the lime. When consuming the bitters, it takes me only 15 minutes, maybe 10 minutes to consume the bitters now instead of like a whole 30 like it did before. I do want to make a point about this. It took me longer initially because I was going off of what people were saying in the testimonial videos that he has posted up, or even what he has said, Yahki. And it wasn't to be discouraging, but he was just being honest about, or they were being honest about how it bothered, or the results were with their palates, right? So because everybody's on different journeys and cleansing a little differently, I've been cleansing myself more on the latter now, but I've been on this wave of no meat since 2012 and no fish. I dislike that people separate that. They're still animals, but no fish or seafood since 2015. So, and I've been doing some other things, but again, something may be more heightened in you than it is in me. Just like how when people say something is hot, but then you try, you're like, oh, this ain't hot. So that's the same thing I would say with a cleansing. So I let the people's testimonials and people writing things on these videos of, oh my God, these bitters, they crazy. And I started letting fear take over a little bit. I was like, I done spent all this money. Now I got to take this disgusting stuff. I got to get my mind right. So every time I was watching the videos, I was just like, you know what? That ain't it. I'm not accepting that. That ain't me. I hear it, but it's not me. And I was, this is prior to even getting the product. I was just like, when I get it, I'm going to be able to drink it. I'm going to be able to drink it. I'm going to be able to drink it. So I still drink it. I twist my face, but it wasn't as bad as, to me, how even the initial taste wasn't as bad as it was made out to be. I mean, I could keep giving comparisons. Like, you get a tattoo if you had one, or ladies having children. Everybody could always tell you about their journey, but when you go through it, you're just like, oh. Or you be like, oh, girl, you lied. Labor is, it's a one and done. And then you got those who are like, you said that was the issue? Oh, I'm having me 2-3 more children, So it's all on you and how you take it. 10 days, I'm drinking it like regular, degular, schmegular. I do not follow the guideline that they have per se, but as long as you drink and do everything within a 12-hour block, you're good. Because I travel to work in New York City, driving or transit, it takes a while to get from point A to B, especially if you're leaving from around rush hour. So I'd be damned if I drink anything, because I would have to go to the bathroom like this. As soon as you blink, boom, that's me, I gotta go. So, and I have to stop drinking an hour before I travel. So yeah, I make it work for me. I'm doing everything. I've had a day or two where, because of traveling, I missed something, but I wasn't hard on myself about that because I've been on my A game with everything. I just feel really good. But I encourage you to support this brother and his company and his people. And I am on the week 1 to 2 protocol. And my verbiage will be clear to you if you start following and seeing what he's talking about, or even go to his page, YahkiAwakened.com. And I'm not getting paid to do this. This is just me doing it because I like to spread love because it's the Brooklyn way. It's black owned. He's a young brother. Age means nothing when it comes to spreading wiseness because there's always room to grow from youth to those who are older, right? Everything intertwines. I am going to check. I'm not going to always just post about this, but every 10 days I'm going to do a check-in, see what's up, right? So yeah, I had the week 1 to 2 protocol, and I have enough product left still to carry me over a few days. So I'm going to keep going with it. Today's day 11. In about an hour, I'm going to be drinking my 24 ounces of, maybe a half an hour, of my bitters and my juice with my powders and tinctures, my shot of tinctures. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I said I was going to write down, but I said I wanted to free willy this recording and not go far off of being 10 of the 10 days that I said I was going to post about. I've never been a tea drinker. That is what I'm going to share too. I probably said this before, but my mom's introduced me to, I got exposed to hot tea at an older age, and for me, I'm just really picky. So again, the hot stuff bothers me. It's yucky. It's the smell of the herbs bother me. So cold it is. Cold is what it is for me. So this is a big step for me, drinking this 24 ounces every day. I'd be like, yo, me? 24 ounces of bitters? Me. I'd be looking at the ancestors like, yo, but this is the healing journey I want to be on, so I can be healed and not, healed in the physical part and continue to work on all the other dimensions. So that is my quick check-in, 10-day check-in. This is day 11. Let me know if you are familiar with Yahki Awakened. If you're not, Google him. He's on YouTube. Get your notebooks out. Write stuff down. You may have an aha moment. It's for all levels. The rookies, the vets, the in-betweens. You may need a refresher. You could hear something from a different perspective. There's a lot of masters out there that teach, and when you hear it, you be like, oh, okay. Now I hear it. I understand it. So I've had a lot of aha moments like that because, again, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. But on this level, no. He's on Instagram. He's on Facebook. I don't know any other social platforms. He's always posting and pushing out that info. So I feel more solidified in what I do and how I move. Even more. I was already solidified, but I feel even more solidified because, just sitting and watching from his old videos to more current. And that's it for now. And let me know again in the comments if you have any questions or want to know more about something else. Or if you checked out Yahki, like I mentioned before, if you know who he is, or if you know all about his program, or if you've done it, or you're doing it, let me know. And I don't know how long I'm going to be drinking these bitters. So don't even ask. That's one question. I'm just going to Keep flowing. Just go flowing with nature, not forcing anything. Um, yeah, so peace out. Talk to you soon.